As usual, I have a few new songs. I try to get at least one or two new songs every week, and this week's no different. I got a couple I'll try out on you tonight. This first one is one Maggie gave me. She said I always need a toe tapper, and this one's a toe tapper. So there we go. Drinking dark whiskey, telling white lies. One meets another on Saturday night. Don't cross your heart unless you hope to die. Drinking dark whiskey, telling white lies. Well, the first drop burns, but the second one goes down smooth. Then that old black label gets hold of you. It'll loosen your tongue, but it never ever tells the truth. Drinking dark whiskey, telling white lies. One meets another on Saturday night. Don't cross your heart unless you hope to die. Drinking dark whiskey, telling white lies. When the bottle's talking, be careful what he might say. He talks in the dark like he never would in the day. He gets in trouble just as soon as he gets his way. Drinking dark whiskey, telling white lies. One meets another on Saturday night. Don't let it rot unless you hope to die. Drinking dark whiskey, telling white lies. Little white lie don't mean anyone no good when it's making rounds all over the neighborhood. Next time you know you're all misunderstood. Drinking dark whiskey, telling white lies. One meets another on Saturday night. You don't cross your heart unless you hope to die. Drinking dark whiskey, telling white lies. Drinking dark whiskey and telling white lies. Hey, Dean, could you hear my guitar?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, I can volume all the way down. That's right. I had to keep the mood a little lively. This one you've heard, I know, I just never have played. This one I picked up this week also. Well, my daddy left home when I was 3, and he didn't leave much for Mom and me, just his old guitar, empty bottle of booze. Now, don't blame him because he running ahead, but the meanest thing he ever did was before he left, he went and named me Sue. Well, he must have thought that it was quite a joke, and he got a lot left from a lot of folks. Seemed I had to fight my whole life through. Some guy would giggle and I'd get red. Some guy would laugh and I'd bust his head. Ain't Daisy or boy named Sue. Well, I grew up quick and I grew up mean, and my fist got hard and my wits got keen, and I roamed town to hide my shame. But I made a vow to the moon and stars, I'd search the honkies, tonks and bars, and I'd kill that man, gave me that awful name. Well, it wasn't Gatlinburg, Gatlinburg in mid-July. Just hit the town, the road was dry, and I thought I'd stop and have myself a brew. At an old saloon on a street of mud, there's a table, ceiling sud. Sat that dirty man's name, and named me is Sue. Well, I knew that snake was my own sweet dad from a worn-out picture that my mother had, and I knew that scar in his cheek and his evil eye. He was big and bent, gray and old, and I looked at him and the blood ran cold, and I said, "My name is Sue. How do you do? You gonna die." Well, I hit him right between the eyes, and he went down to my surprise, and he came up with a knife, cut off a piece of my ear. And I busted a chair right across his teeth, and he crashed through the wall into the street, kicking and gouged in the mud and the blood and the beer. Well, I tell you, fault's tougher than men, but I can't really remember when. I kicked like a mule, he bit like an crocodile. Well, I heard him laugh, and I heard him cuss, and he went for his gun, pulled mine first, and he stood there looking at me. I saw him smile. He said, "Son, this world is rough. If a man's gonna make it, he's gotta be tough." And I knew I wouldn't be there to help you along. So I gave you that name and said goodbye. And I knew you'd have to get tough or die. And that name helped make you strong. Well, he said, "Now you just fought a hell of a fight. I know you hate me, got the right to kill me now. Wouldn't blame you if you do. But you ought to thank me before you die for the gravel in your gut, spit in your eye, 'cause I'm no son of a bitch, I mean you Sue." Well, I got all choked up, threw down my gun, and I called him my pa, called him my son, and I gave him a different point of view. And I think about it now and then, every time I try, time I win. And if I ever have a son, I'm gonna name him Bill, George, anything but Sue. I hate that name. Thank you. Thank you. This next one is another new song I picked up this week. This one is by Blake Shelton. This one is called Bible Verses. I ain't ever won a halo, suppose I never will. As far as saving me goes, it's a battle up the hill, and I keep climbing, trying, fighting. Got a King James in the dresser, take it out sometimes. Lord knows I ain't measured up to what's inside, and they say that's okay, and I keep praying for the day that I can open up that good book. Heaven don't look like it's out of reach when it feels like those apostles giving me the gospel, not third degree. Just want to read like Bible verses, not the Bible versus me. Woke up in last night's clothes, whiskey on my lips. God's looking down, I know He really is looking down on us. I have faith that I can change, keep praying for the day I can open up that good book. Heaven don't look like it's out of reach. When it feels like those apostles giving me the gospel, not the third degree, I just wanted to read like Bible verses, not the Bible versus me. I'm just trying to give myself a little grace, till those words and me get on the same page, and I can open up that good book. Heaven don't look like it's out of reach. When it feels like those apostles giving me the gospel, not the third degree, I just wanted to read like Bible verses, not Bible versus me. I just wanted to read like Bible verses, like Bible verses versus me. Thank you.